Yeah, I already knew where it was. It's just chilling.
Ah, there we go. There we go.
Chilling
Now
like
all our
chilling.
mics are unmuted. Hello, everyone.
Woo!
Yay!
Ooh.
Our beautiful voices can be
He's
heard.
Kai. You could say he's up to gnome good.
He's coming out of the gnome works.
Shush.
I like how you can't see that in game, but I legit just got up behind them and then they all walked away after I said that. I love it. Nah!
No, you sprayed water in here.
Punishment. I sprayed water at Amrit.
Yeah, but it counted as you cleaning something.
Damn it. Still on 0% for me.
It started the text message.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Yeah. Oh well. How's it going, everyone? How's everyone doing? Hopefully you're doing well. How's everyone here doing? How's your days? Kai, Amron.
Oh, I'm good.
I like how we both turned.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm
pause
making
my...
You in there.
Both of you.
Ah, yes.
I got very sunburnt today. That's what my day was like.
I had a doctor appointment that lasted hour and a half. That really shouldn't have lasted that long.
I see. So...
I got a
I
pack of
rocked out
Wales
for a little bit of it. You do.
I got a pack of Wales originals.
Alright, so was it worth the sunburn?
The sunburn was not for the pack of Wales originals. The sunburn was worth it. I got to sit out in the sun and like 24 degrees C weather. It was delightful. I played video games on my phone. Had some reggae music playing. It was really nice. And then Tesco shop came and I got ice cream.
That actually sounds like a more eventful day than mine, which is literally wake up, make coffee, be in meetings for 3 hours, 2-hour meetings for troubleshooting people's bullshit. And then respond to emails like a good manager, but then realize I forgot to do my security training.
Oops.
Oh, I haven't done my hygiene training.
Well, with everything else that might be going on in your area, you might be the only one that's still qualified.
I am still the only one qualified, but I have to do my hygiene training.
Don't want to fuck up the rating.
Yeah. The amount of stuff I could say about my... I got a call from my manager earlier today as well. That was quite funny. Yeah.
But no, I got package.
I'll package.
Oh, you got package. Yeah.
I did.
Package.
Mystery
Little
package.
Mimikyu bottle. Not mystery package. I knew what it was. I'm still not sure when the one that was I needed to sign for, I found out it's because it was being shipped first class.
I'll do it.
That's why I needed to sign it. But the delivery date says unknown, and the last time the tracking was updated was the 26th at like 12 a.m. So I got no clue where it is.
Checks out.
Excuse me.
To be honest,
I
with
did
anything
get
shipping.
some Pokemon cards though. Those came in the mail today. Some more evolutions. So that was fun. I think I still have a few more on the way.
I was just saying, if I ever get into Pokemon, I think Eevee would still be my favorite.
It's a good
I know
choice.
it's like the most basic Pokemon answer, but like, it's just so cute.
And they've been there for a long time and have so many different evolutions that it's like, well, any element, which one do you want?
Yeah. We'll say I'm not the biggest fan of the prismatic card from that set of the Eevee. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Mm-hmm.
The normal ones or the extra illustrated ones?
The normal. Standard.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss
pretty
with
mid.
the stuff. But I think it's because they had, what, 2 or 3 different other variants?
Yeah, they wanted more time spent on.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it looks like it's an older card, like the art style. Which is very interesting to me.
I can see that, but then I'm also thinking, like, technically, there's still that crochet person. One of the crochet artist things that make, like, a crochet of a Pokemon and take a photo of it. It's like, yep, that's next
I used
Pokemon
to
card.
have a lot of those cards, and then I got rid of them before I started collecting. And I'm very upset about it. Because they were so silly. They were so silly, and I loved them, and I got rid of them. I'm not sure when I got rid of them, but I don't own them anymore.
Alright, so if I ever plan seeing you, I should go look through all my cards for the crochet pattern ones. And by here you go, here's a stack of silly cards.
The sillies.
Silly.
I mean, I wouldn't complain. It's like, I'm not going to say no.
It's some free cards.
Exactly. And it's the crochet ones.
Of a specific style.
Everyone was talking at once. What happened?
Reminiscing about something, apparently.
I was just saying, you guys reminded me about talking about crocheted Pokemon, so I will finally be able to buy some yarn.
Hey, nice, nice.
Kai, you know what this means. You know what this means.
Crochet crab?
Yeah.
Well, that too, but I was more thinking about the fact that I said I'd crochet everyone's favorite Pokemons at one point.
Well, if Kai's is Mimikyu, you're gonna need 2 Mimikyus or a Noibat.
Noibat is so cute.
I think I might end up doing like 4 Mimikyus.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a Mimikyu.
You get a Mimikyu,
You
and
get a
you
choice.
get a Mimikyu.
Everyone get the sad abandoned Pokemon that wants
And
to
you get
love.
Mimikyu for myself.
And everyone gets a small army of crabs and some shrimp in jumpers.
Hell yeah.
Wait, we get shrimp jumpers?
No, you get shrimp in jumpers.
Oh.
There's a little pattern where you can get the shrimp, and then there's a matching one that's just a little sweater for it.
A little jumper for the shrimp. Shrimp jumpers.
Mm-hmm.
This person on Etsy brings me so much joy, by the way. Like, their patterns, it brings me so much joy. I'm gonna have to find... Good thing I have Etsy tabs open, so I can tell you.
I have the shrimp saved.
Same. Here we go. I think it's pronounced Gee Beans Crafty, but they do crochet patterns and they're brilliant. They have a shrimp plushie, and then the shrimp jumpers as crochet patterns, and then they also have sharks, octopus, oyster. They have a Mothman one. They have a spider, they have a pumpkin, and crabs. And I'm just like, yeah, there's a reason why I want this person's patterns.
Yeah.
So everyone's getting shrimps with jumpers. And then I think I'm also going to buy the crab pattern from this place as well, because it looks pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, you can get black yarn.
Oh yeah, I can finally find black yarn.
You can finally get black yarn.
I can finally fucking finish that blanket.
That's just been sitting.
It's been sitting on top of my chest of drawers by my radiator for months.
Yeah. Which I still think is so funny. It's so big.
Mm.
That little section is so big.
Oh. Nowhere near being
I'm playing.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably play the game.
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
It's been 15 minutes. 10 minutes
Yep.
of us just yapping.
Yep, that's how it goes. 10 minutes of yapping.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's begin.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, let me make sure the
No, I
sound
thought
is
the one
on.
was original.
Gotta take this boost.
I'm gonna take the other booth then. Ah!
Did you fall?
No, I got trapped on geometry.
Ah, geometry.
Just as bad.
Yeah. Just as bad as Warframe. Just as bad as Warframe.
I don't know. I don't know. When I think geometry, I think Geometry Wars, which is an old game.
I think of Geometry Dash. Love that stupid game. It's not a stupid game. It's fun. I was bad at it,
Mm-hmm.
but it was fun.
At least you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That will forever be the most important part about playing games.
Mm-hmm. Womp.
Womp womp.
Yep,
Wah,
not the
wah.
collecting
Womp womp.
or
The
what people think are collecting or what people think are valuable.
I still genuinely think you said clucking there, and I was like, okay, that.
I mean, if you can cluck in a game, I don't know what game you're playing.
Chicken Simulator.
It comes with Goat Simulator.
Yeah.
I was about to say there's Goat Simulator. It's obviously a
Or
thing.
the Untitled Goose Game.
Fuck yeah, that game is so fun.
I think that's the closest we can get to a Chicken Simulator.
This can annoys me. There's a
What?
can. There's a like a strawberry soda can in the vending machine.
Oh.
Maybe that was what was
see.
telling me I could grab.
No, you can't grab it. Ah, I'm trapped.
Good thing it doesn't need to be a wash, but damn.
Get out of my way.
A neon sign that needs to be washed too. Feel like if a neon
Fluorescent.
sign was dirty, it'd just be burnt into the neon sign.
I think so too, but you know, what do I know?
Well, it's not a realistic game,
expert?
though, is it?
With as much dirt as caked up in everything we've seen, yeah.
Yeah. This area looks like it's gone through a freaking paint fight. Ow.
Oh.
Got freaking flashbangs there.
That or ice cream explosion.
How does ice cream explode?
Bad machine, I don't know. Similar
sure
to
it's
how
possible.
when I was
Maybe
doing a
they...
pressure cooker with pasta and then just all over the wall.
What?
I remember that. I
Yep.
still can't believe you did that. And then I think you described it as it looking like gum.
Yep, it was just like, there, let me just undo it, and then suddenly just like shooting just
White shit
white,
everywhere.
thick water all over the walls. And I'm like, huh.
I seem to be missing rune lore, crucial rune lore of pressure
like-
cooker.
God,
It was me
this was
trying
like
to
a
test out a
year ago,
pressure cock.
wasn't it?
No.
The pressure cock?
The pressure cock?
The pressure cock.
pressure cock?
Pressure cock? Slow cocker?
Good.
I just never used a pressure cooker before, and then I was gifted one. I think this was after our first blind stream.
Yeah. Because I made fun of you for it really badly.
I can't believe y'all didn't share this with me. I wanted to bully Rune.
I can send
I want
you
to
the
be.
picture. He sent me.
I would love to see this.
I wasn't given an opportunity to bully Arun by having cum all over the walls.
God, taken out of context, these sentences are fucking hilarious.
They're beautiful.
But then I'm also like, are you surprised it's my house?
Mm.
Now I'm tempted to make a version of the kitchen thumbnail.
The kitchen
that
just cum all over the wall.
spaghetti. Yes.
Yeah. You should definitely do that.
And still, I'm not actually. But how dare you not use the thumbnail that I specifically made for PJ?
Oh yeah.
Hmm?
I made, you know, the thumbnail that I made specifically for PJ joining you guys
Him?
on the
Okay.
blind
Timothy?
baking? Yes, you
The
didn't
one
use
with the
that one.
Timothy. Yeah.
I asked PJ which one she wanted to use.
Ah, betrayed.
And she just gave me that one. I was like, okay.
Betrayed. Can't believe PJ would do this to me.
Betrayed by
I
our own
spent-
supposed ally.
I spent a whole 5 minutes.
Listen, Timothy got taken over by someone else. Or streams.
Yeah. Just until he ever gets around to making a PNG.
Yeah, when he really wants to fully join
Yeah.
PNGs.
Mm. P and Jesus. No, I'm not gonna apologize for that.
I don't know if I want to PNGs.
You want to P and Jesus in
No.
here? Imagine
here?
if we had P and Jesus in our streams.
I don't know if I want
this ice cream
PN
shop.
to be in Jesus. I
What
feel like
a
that's also
conversation.
not in Jesus's house. I'm sure that's like some demon's house. The PN.
These are separate.
I found a sanitized sticker.
Oh, I found the bathrooms.
How bad are the bathrooms?
You can't go into the bathrooms.
Oh.
Oh.
It's just caked up in shit. You can't open the door.
Ah. I got thrusted up the ladder.
You got thrusted?
I got thrusted up the ladder.
He's gonna go clean up the cum walls.
Yeah. Why was
They
that
died the
a
cum
separate bit of wall? Hard game? Hard game? Why was that a separate wall? Why?
That's where it's still dirty. I see you.
Why?
I don't know.
Hi Eli! Welcome in! Welcome to the Chaos Zone. We're doing some power wash.
All the power wash. Only power wash.
Love it.
All the power wash. Only power wash. It's
Only wash.
very disappointingly small
Yeah,
DLC.
with only one map. Unfortunate.
Only one map, and it's not even a massive map. Like, if they'd made the map the size of, like, the Santa's Grotto map, would be so much better. But
Or
no.
the aquarium, or the boat.
The aquarium, yeah.
Yeah, the submarine.
But no.
No, not the
oh my God,
submarine.
yes.
The vacation boat.
Oh, the pool one.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's a fucking cruise ship.
cruise.
Oh my God, that
Yeah,
was
that one.
massive. That took us ages. And then we've just got this disappointingly small
Ice cream shop or whatever it is.
ice cream parlor, yeah.
Let's see, we
I
got...
genuinely thought it was a bar for a period of time.
I
when we
also
first
thought it was a
started
club.
out.
Like, I was very confused. Then there was so much ice
Yeah.
cream. I'm like, what kind of themed bar is this?
Here you go, let me clean the display
Interesting.
windows for you. There you go. Ice cream, pastries,
Nice.
cookies, donuts, waffles.
Wow.
A wide selection.
Yeah. Definitely a wide one. So sorry.
No,
That was
you're
a
not.
very bad attempt at a joke.
You are
I am
not
actually
sorry.
for that one. I am for that one. That was a very bad one.
Ow,
That was very
my
bad.
eyes.
It's bad when
That
it's
is
hard to
something I
follow up
genuinely
with.
Yeah. It's bad when no one laughs. Like, at least when I find it funny and then Kai tells me to shut up, then I'm okay with it.
Or I
But
come up with
when
another
Kai
joke
doesn't,
with it, and then makes Kai go,
yeah.
shush.
But when Kai doesn't even bother to shush me, that's when I know it's just a bad joke.
I think it's
You
the follow-up,
judged.
shut up or shush. It's like, yes.
Yeah.
That's when
That's how
it's
you
even
judge
better.
how good your joke is. It's just how
Yeah.
I respond to it.
Yeah.
I mean, jokes aren't just a one-person thing. It needs two people at least. One to tell it, one to laugh. And if the other doesn't laugh, well, I guess it wasn't a good joke. Or if you can't just riff on
To
it
be
to
fair,
make
Kai didn't
the
laugh
joke
at my
harder.
one earlier.
The gnome one?
Kai didn't laugh at my joke earlier, but they did no. I made one on a call earlier, and it was just the two of us, and they were typing, and they just told me no. Immediately,
Yeah.
just no. And I was like, okay.
That
And
could
I
be a
was like,
sign
you
of
laughed
good.
though, and they were like, no, I didn't.
I
That
didn't
could
even
still be a
smile, but
sign.
to be fair, I was in a hospital. Like, I was in a doctor's
Yeah.
office.
But you can still, you know, laugh and have fun at a doctor's office. You don't have to just be, you know,
Bro.
you know.
It's just one of those things of, like, being alone, like, by myself in a doctor's office, like, in the waiting room.
Sorry.
What the?
What'd you find?
Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Kai. Come here. Watch. 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 Watch.
Oh, that's what you were. Hang on.
Press F. Look at it. Press F.
Is there anything else?
Hmm.
No, I don't see anything else. Damn. That's so fun, though. I love when we can
Yeah.
interact with the map.
The few
Yeah.
things that... Is there any other parts of the map that have interaction?
I didn't see.
I'm
Not
trying to
really.
think.
I was hoping that the vending machines would be interactive, but it's very rare that we have interactive stuff.
Oh,
Oh, also,
hi,
no
Molly.
one can move the gnome. I've cleaned around him.
Hi, Molly.
Okay. Hello, Molly.
Yeah,
Cthulhu game.
no one's allowed to move the gnome. I've cleaned around him. He's fine in his space. Don't touch the fucking gnome.
Don't touch
I'm
the
hoping
gnome.
there's an achievement.
I'm hoping it gives us an achievement if we finish
Yeah.
the game with the gnome in the same spot that he was
Oh,
when we
it's just-
started.
I got thrusted up the ladder again. I'm moving it.
Mhm.
I hate this thing.
Oh no!
It really likes
You
thrusting
got
you, it seems
thrusted
like.
again?
Yeah, I don't know why.
We just made the exact same joke.
Uh-huh. And I...
Just moved on
Yeah.
like it didn't matter. Just like, sure.
Yep.
Sure, you too.
Yep.
We're just the two wolves laughing. Kai's like, I'm done.
It's the hyena meme.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, it's the three wolves where it's the two wolves laughing and the other one just looks deadpan.
I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm thinking of a
Why
different
the fuck
one,
do
but I
put up-
know the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
There we
Ooh,
go. We
different
got
texture.
sundaes, cone,
Texture
ice
before.
cream, pancakes, waffles, donuts, and cakes. What kind do we have? Ooh, there's one called
So it's-
the donut.
The donut.
Wait. The cake top on a Monday afternoon.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Molly. I
Yeah,
was not
the
looking
donut.
at that chat. I do remember your name. I see you in chat.
I think I found the tip jar. Can we steal from it?
Can we steal their money?
Steal their tips.
The old tip. I don't
Oh,
know how long
me
I've
and a
been there.
friend, me and a friend, went to a pizza place, and we ended up tipping like more than the like allotted amount usually is of like the 10, 15, 20. We ended up tipping more than that, and the person that was at the register was so thankful, and it was very sweet. He was so happy. I'm also 90% sure that I wasn't supposed to get free refills on my drink. However, he did let that happen. He straight up told me, he was like, yeah, like, if you ever need, like, if you need refill, just, like, come back up here. I'm like, I'm just sat here. I'm like, I don't think I'm supposed to be able to get refills on this drink. I think I meant to pay for a new one. Unless things changed.
It depends on the person. As well as, like, how long you've known the person or how long you're typically there.
I did not know this person. I hadn't been there in years.
Ah.
I'm just like, unless the policy changed, I don't think I was supposed to get that. I didn't end up getting a refill because I didn't finish my drink, but I was just like, wow. But yeah, his reaction was just very nice.
That's fun.
I don't know. It was just fun. He was smiling so wide, and I'm like, aw.
It's always nice when you feel like you've made someone else's day.
Yeah. I remember at my old job, there was a kid that was, I think, like 20-something cents short of being able to get a button. And I was like, hold on. Because, like, he was counting in front of me, and he was like, oh, I don't have enough, and he looked really sad, and I just went, stay right there. And I went in the back, got my wallet, and I had just enough change. And I was like, I was just like, here, take this, get your button.
That's so fun.
Because I was like, it barely cost anything, and I just happened to have that amount of change. I was like, why not? It's a button.
Yeah.
Like, it's a little thing.
Yeah.
Just, why not? If he hadn't been nice to me, like, because there was a problem with the transaction that was being made beforehand, and I'm like, yeah, it pays off to be nice to the workers.
I had an experience with that the other day. We had some customers just kind of basically be like, oh, we ordered this, and we're like, oh god, that's a system error. So I corrected the dish to the way it was supposed to be, and they're like, can we get more bread? And I'm like, no. My manager was like, no, give them bread. Give them bread. And I'm like, oh, well, in theory, he was like, they paid for it. And I'm like, well, in theory, they've already got everything they paid for.
In theory.
Well, because,
sorry,
okay,
I know
so
I'm in your way. I'm just trying to get the ceiling.
We have been having this like system error because the website compatibility with like our ticketing system is dog shit. I don't know why it's this bad, and I don't know why it hasn't been fixed before. But basically, we do cold platters, and we do 3 different types of cold platters. We do antipasti, which is just meat. We do cheese, and then we do a mixed cold platter. Well, they had apparently ordered the mixed cold platter, but it came up on our system as just the antipasti one. So I'd done that, but the mixed cold platter only gets crackers, and the antipasti gets like a whole ciabatta. So
One whole
yeah, I
ciabatta.
was like, in theory, yeah, a whole ciabatta. And I was like, in theory, they've already got what they ordered. However, they were like, can we have more? Can we have more? I'm just like,
Please.
I have to.
Please, ma'am, may I have
Please,
some more,
sir.
please?
Please, sir, may I have
May I
some
have-
more?
What if they do it in
I'm
their
like,
uwu voice? Would you been like, yeah?
no. It was a group of old people.
I'd be really more surprised if they did it in an uwu voice then.
Same. But yeah, no, it was legit like, what floor sign hunk? Okay, this motherfucker.
Geometry.
And there
Geometry,
we
yeah.
go.
But yeah, I was just a bit annoyed, and they kept on being like, "Can I have this? Can I have that?" And I was like, every single time I went in, and then there was one point I was serving them stuff when the movie was actively playing, and I walked into one of their chairs, and they just give me like the dirtiest look, and I'm like, "It's dark, and I can't see."
How dare you
What do you
not
expect from me?
remember the entire layout? How long have you been
Yeah,
working here? Just only a few weeks. It's like not much.
like a month. Literally, like it's just been a month, and we weren't even in that auditorium for the majority of that month. Okay, well that
was fast.
took way too little time.
Yeah, that was a disappointment, but
Do we want to clean the modern mansion?
or the fire
took us a
Yeah, we
plant.
can do that.
Okay, modern mansion it is.
Because I remember that took us a bit, but also we had zoned out for like an hour.
Yeah.
We did not move.
Yeah, we did not.
Why is it saying? Okay, well, that's weird. Oh well.
What?
It said it's gonna restart the progress of other job. I'm like, I don't understand, but okay.
Interesting.
Oh. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I forgot it starts me with a stubby. Starts me with no extension.
Oh, I
How
remember
rude.
this because we were bullying the guy that was like the owner of this house.
I'm allergic to paper.
What a mess, huh? I can't believe it. Builders turn up, let me know. That guy?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you're gonna hate him by the end of this, by the way.
we were making fun of him the entire time.
The entire time.
I still haven't had full sign off on them agreeing to be paid in new crypto, Muck Coin.
Yum.
Well then. Oh, you're gonna force Muck Coin on them. I don't like you already.
Yeah.
Yep.
See?
It's one thing when someone's like, oh, I'll pay you in Bitcoin, but like, that's great, but I don't want Bitcoin. You're getting
stuck.
Bitcoin.
You're getting Bitcoin. You have no choice.
Right, well I've already found the gnome. Can I potentially clean around the gnome this time? We didn't get an achievement from the last one, so
Yeah. Unfortunate.
you get your ass. I'm gonna keep trying.
No, yeah, they're trying to stick the Muck Coin on me. It's gonna be 100 times worth the next month. Yeah, this sounds like some old cryptocurrency pump and dump scheme.
I think we called him an Elon Musk wannabe one time.
I think so too.
Yeah.
We were going hard.
Yeah. I don't even know that well. And yes, I did manage to clean the mat around the gnome.
Yeah.
He is safe under his weights. Hey guys, it's only
Hey.
4 hours. It's only 4 hours left.
So Infinity Nikki.
Till Infinity Nikki.
Nice.
What else would I be talking about at this point in my life?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yep.
Well, with those outfits you sent, I don't blame you.
That's so fucking pretty.
Especially the
And
last
we're
one.
getting the last one. Which one was the last one? I think that
The
was the
one with like a
Silvergate
red dark
area.
thing.
Oh, is it the
Wait, I
wings?
put it in
The
Green
wings one?
Time.
Maybe.
The last one I sent was the Silvergale's aria with like the bright red hair and the black and white dress.
That
The
one.
one before that was this red and black one with wings around the eyes and like this halo, and it's a big ball gown dress.
Very fun.
We'll not have to look at it again.
Yeah, you have to look because there's two red dresses basically. You reacted to the one for the ball gowny one, whereas the Silvergale aria is like kind of form thing.
Me trying to remember where you even put it.
It's game time in Grab.
Game time. Got it.
Yep.
Oh yes, the wings and halo. That one.
The Wings and Halo one. Yeah, it's one of the new ones. It's in a banner for this season, and I am determined to pull it.
I loved the promos they were doing for it.
Oh my god, yeah, all the promos and stuff. I'm so obsessed. I love
Hi,
how
Katie.
you can tell. Hello. I love how
Oh,
you can tell in the
hello.
Instagram group chat when there's going to be a new Iron banner because I just start spamming.
Yeah.
I start spamming all the promo. Oh my god, they made the promo videos. So the winged outfit and like the really cool bikini style one that's like a mermaid themed outfit. The ads for them are so gay. It's so gay.
It really is. I
Yeah,
saw that.
you need to watch them. I'm obsessed. I will like link you a YouTube video. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna get you the YouTube video so you can watch this. I just want a little caps look on.
Where did I still leave you dirty? There. Oh, more.
Here it is.
You leaving things dirty?
I'm not trying to.
Don't worry. We'll all get it
my
clean
God.
in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
As
it's
soon as
here.
I finished getting...
I thought that was a different thing. It's not.
As soon as I finished getting the ad... Okay.
Yep, this is a power washing game for sure.
It's a power washing game. Yep.
It is.
Did I put
It's
this? Okay, I'm gonna...
the power washing game, some might say.
Is it the only... No, it's not the only one anymore. I've seen a few
They're making
other
a Power
ones.
Wash Sim 2. Okay, I put the ad in game time on Crab server for you if you want to watch it at any point. Obviously,
I'll
you don't
watch
have
it
to watch
after
it now.
stream because I worry of any
Yep.
DMCA bullshit.
I don't know if it's DMCA'd. Because it's a completely original song, I believe.
Hmm.
Well, now I'm curious.
If it could be DMCA'd?
Well,
Never know.
yeah, I'm gonna see if it says anything about copyright down here.
I mean, partially I don't think so because it's a game and game has a different thing, but still.
I think it just has an OST in the background and then there's a lot of talking, so it could be played over stream if that was something people were wanting. I am going to be playing Infinity Nikki when the update is finished. Obviously, I have to do a download around that time as well. So, but that will be late for you, so you don't feel like you'll miss that.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
If I'm still awake, I'm joining. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna play, but I shall keep you company.
Yeah, that's all I really need is someone to keep me company.
I will be fast asleep, unfortunately, because of work.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to be a responsible adult.
Mm-hmm.
Which is completely valid.
Mm-hmm. You got shit to do.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, do not.
Yeah.
Gotta
And
pay
I
the
have
bills
tomorrow
to
off.
keep the attic up.
Yeah. But yeah, I have tomorrow off work because I work in the service industry.
And not a lot of movies going on in Tuesdays.
Oh no, it's just one of my 2 days off. So
Oh.
yeah. Well no, I got 3 days off this week actually. Because I did one extra work day last week, so they were like, we have to give you an extra day off this week. But no, actually, today was apparently really busy. We've got some really popular showings, and the majority of our customers are of the older generation. So work times don't apply to them because they're all retired. So yeah, it's sort of touch and go with like normal weekdays. Like whether or not they're busy, it always depends on what movie we're showing. And at the moment, we've got the Penguin Lessons in Mr. Burton, which are very popular with older audiences. Very popular with older audiences.
Huh.
Yep.
Or they're the ones that were asking for a lot of bread.
Bread? Oh yeah, yeah. That was one of the Penguin Lesson showings. We had those people. And then yeah. Other than that, they don't order too much food. They tend to do drinks more, but
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, they love their coffee, which is interesting because our coffee machine is terrible.
If only
it's
they
not like
knew.
One of those nice stuff.
If only they knew.
What, the coffee machine is bad?
Yeah.
Oh, they know. They just continue drinking it, and I'm sat there like, how?
Oh.
But also, to be fair, I don't like coffee to begin with, so.
Yeah, you're not the best judge of it.
Yeah, I'm vaguely biased, but like, it does shit hot chocolates, so I can be biased on that end.
Oh, my eyes.
A big flash?
Yes.
You get flashbanged.
I did.
Upon cleaning.
Did you click tab or something?
No, it just
No.
finished.
Was looking directly at the wall upon finishing.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
She was looking upon the wall when finishing? Interesting.
She was zoning out real hard. She was not into it.
Oh, damn.
One of those, you done?
Oh, you finished? Okay.
So the other side was the clip.
Just saw a flash, went ow. It's like, oh, you done?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say there's another PowerWash game I saw that had SCP related stuff.
Ooh.
Oh.
So I was like, ooh, a horror power washing game? Interesting. Well, kind of horror, subliminal, or what you get with SCP where you're like, oh, I gotta dodge this while cleaning.
Oh. I feel like if I play PowerWash Sim, I just want Not necessarily a
Yeah.
relaxing time, but I don't want to worry about other shit.
No, it's
I want to
SCP
get angry
related.
at stupid geometry, not someone killing me. I
It's
get
more
enough
like you clean
rage
something
from
and you see an
walking.
eye open, you're like, oh fuck.
We just administered eye drops. That's what happened.
Thank you for cleaning, now you die.
Well, that's just rude.
Now it's your blood upon the wall. I'll see if I can find it, but it definitely had like some puzzle elements to it, so I'm like, it's definitely not a zoning out situation.
Yeah, no. That's why we play PowerWash Sim, to just zone the fuck out.
Yep.
Not have to think.
It's not a lock-in game.
PowerWash Sim is a fucking gone with my brain. When is the next baking video? That is a good question.
I want to have enough channel points.
You want, which
Yeah,
outfit
when
do you
we-
want to redeem next time?
Hmm.
We could get a different outfit.
True.
You have to let me know what kind of outfit you're looking for.
I will go searching.
Teehee.
I will get back to you.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we'll make a decision between the two of us and get back to you.
We'll get back to you about this. We
Yeah.
must consider our options.
Yeah.
It'd also depend on the guest, but if Kai is the guest, it makes sense on choosing the outfit.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, the new guest of each one gets to pick the outfit.
I mean, that's been the pattern. Basil mentioned maid outfit. And then
PJ with the
PJ's like, bunny boy. I was like, okay. Because I was like, here's what we're
Brilliant.
thinking is funny. And then it was like maid or bunny. She's like, bunny, bunny. I'm like, okay.
And me. I feel like for me to be a guest, it just depends on like what time it's happening.
I mean, your Saturdays are free up now.
No?
No, you
If we
don't
get-
have that morning Saturday anymore?
What?
Tessa has rehearsals, don't they? Don't you?
I
Yeah.
thought they were done.
Ever? No,
No. Oh.
I just didn't. Then again, I'm technically not part of the vocal group, and there are 3 other assistant directors. Honestly, I can skip one. I can, because I don't have to be there for everyone.
Could also be a Sunday.
That's true.
I just need to know enough time in advance to get the day off, effectively.
Mm-hmm. We gotta plan at least a month ahead. Because I also gotta get
Yeah.
speedy.
Yeah. We can discuss if you want me as the next guest. Because I'm down.
Yes, we do.
So I think it'd be fun. I'd get to actually, see it happen. Because every single time there's been something where I'm like, I have this thing, so I can't watch.
Had work, D&D.
Basically.
Yeah, we'll get it so you can be here.
Yay.
Now we have to figure out what to bake. Cinnamon rolls.
Ooh, maybe not, because you have to cut them.
Well, at the
And
end, no?
also, you cut them before you bake them.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because you have to cut
Yep.
them into the strips and then roll them up.
Well,
Yeah.
we unblindfold
No.
during the cutting bits and then lay them out. Like, okay, blindfold back on. Time to dress them.
No.
When I've done that before, that's how it was instructed to do it.
No, you roll it and then cut it pre-rolled.
Oh,
That's not
yes, that's
how-
right. That's the better way to do it. Is because it's one big thing, square thing that you then roll up and they're like, okay, now to cut up into 10 pieces.
Yeah.
Okay, the way that I was instructed to do it is not that way.
But that's the proper way to do it. But that's fair. I think some people do it differently. I think that one's supposed to be like a hack, quote unquote, to make it easier for some people. Which, you know, valid. If that's easier for you, that's easier for you. But in theory, the proper way to do it is to pre-roll it and then cut it. Some people
Gotcha.
use like unflavored floss. And I feel like I have to emphasize the unflavored.
Yeah, unless you want minty cinnamon
fresh.
rolls.
Minty fresh cinnamon rolls. Good lord.
Who needs to brush your teeth when you
With a
can just
cinnamon
have
roll.
the cinnamon rolls? The filling is the toothpaste.
Oh no!
Uh,
Oh yes, the cursed cinnamon roll.
Forbidden cinnamon roll.
I thought the forbidden cinnamon roll was where the glaze was, you know.
Was your Femboy glaze? Your local Femboy has glazed your cinnamon
Yeah.
roll.
Femboy glazed cinnamon rolls.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Well, now
I'm
I
just
kinda
gonna go
wanna
over
do
that.
cinnamon rolls.
I like how Kai
Yeah,
just
but
zoned out
also-
immediately. Like I'm done.
Yeah.
Listen, I was focusing.
Okay. That's fair. The only other issue I would say with cinnamon rolls is to make the dough, you have to let it prove for hours.
Yeah.
Mm,
I remember
So,
that.
yeah, that anything with bread, you would need to have something else that takes like 2 hours to make, because you need the proving period of 2 hours, basically.
And that's a while.
Yeah. So that's the only reason why I'm like, maybe not something that takes like an actual bread dough.
unless we can find
Yeah,
one that doesn't require. It won't be great.
No, it's okay. We can find something else.
Or they could be slightly
do lemon
flat
drizzle
cinnamon
cake.
rolls.
Could do a lemon drizzle cake.
Lemon drizzle cake.
Or we already did a carrot cake. Could do like a chocolate fudge cake.
Could you do cookies?
We can do
Yeah, but
cookies.
cookies are really simple in my opinion. I'm trying to think of things that aren't.
Do we do the cookies in
simple, but-
between of the?
I meant like, yeah, the cookies and like as you wait
yeah,
for.
we could do the. Yeah, that would work.
You could do snickerdoodles. Because then that also goes with the cinnamon theme if you want to theme it.
I don't know if anyone knows any good snickerdoodle.
I do.
I don't.
Do you want the recipe? It's simple.
You just need to tell me the ingredients, and then you can do the guiding, and Amrin can sit by and just laugh.
Oh god.
The roles have been
Honestly,
reversed.
Amron, have you made sugar cookies before?
I have made sugar cookies before.
It's literally that with an extra step.
Okay, that's fine.
It's
We can discuss
yeah.
the recipe, okay?
Yeah. I can send you
Yeah,
it.
that
It's
might
kind
actually
of
be
simple.
one where it's not in grams fully for once.
Oh,
And
true.
have to do quick conversions.
We
can
don't
do
have to do
conversions
impromptu
beforehand.
math.
Yeah.
No, we never prepare, Kai. We
No.
never
Gotcha.
prepare, and I never pre-read the recipe before stream.
Okay. Well,
You
if
give
you
us
know
too
how to
much
make
credit.
sugar cookies, it's
Yeah,
basically
you
that
give-
shit.
You give us too much
Impressive.
credit for being prepared, Kai.
Okay.
You missed this, but in last stream, we got about 10 minutes in, and like the blindfolds on was like, "Hey guys, I'm so stupid. We need something for this part." I can't remember specifically what it was.
Is anyone
Oh,
using
it was
scaffolding?
we needed to melt the butter. I remember right now.
Yeah.
So we put it in Chef Mike.
Was it? I feel like it was something else, and I just substituted for something else.
I don't think we did that. I think it was genuinely.
Oh, it's the
because we
flour,
needed
the type
to
of
do a
flour,
brownie
too.
recipe. Oh yeah. But like the brownie recipe also needed you to
You need to move this scaffolding.
Melt the butter and cocoa powder together. Or, oh no, chocolate. It was melting the butter and chocolate together.
Yeah, and then we all got distracted by my bunny outfit. So I'm like, that's been in the microwave for too long.
Yeah. It was melted though.
Oh yeah, it was definitely melted.
We were just lucky we didn't burn it. But yeah, no, I constantly fuck up. I should not be. I don't know why I'm considered the pro baker in this situation, yet I am.
Because that's what you did for
had
a
that
job.
as a job.
I know, that's the worst part. It's legit my job, and I'm sat there, I'm like, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Me? Know what I'm doing? Never.
Oh yeah, and how PJ was like, you need to do exact measurements. We're like, nah, I'm blind. Doesn't matter.
No.
It's like, listen, you guys aren't
Like-
eating it. I'm eating it. If it
That's
tastes
true,
a bit
that's
off,
true.
that's my fault. No one
Yeah,
else
but
is
the thing
subjected to it.
I picked what Speedy is.
Well, that's on Speedy. It's up to him. I'm not forcing it in his mouth.
Yeah, that's true. But the brownies were good, weren't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It
See,
just
there
felt
you
a
go.
lot. I think it was the wrong flour because it felt a little airy.
That's fine.
But
What type of flour did you end up
the
using?
next day they were actually pretty good. But they felt like heavier. Like somehow it went from airy to thick.
That might be the caramel having had soaked into the whole brownie as well.
Hmm.
So that was something I told you about, was the caramel was not going to be soaked in, and then it will soak in the next day. It's okay. It doesn't really matter because we knew it wouldn't be perfect anyway.
Exactly.
That's the point. I don't pick recipes that need to be perfect.
I
I pick
mean,
recipes that are going to be
we
enjoyable.
could. It's just like you're gonna have a blind guy trying to perfect. As we experimented with the carrot cake. Good luck decorating carrots.
The carrots were added for shits and giggles.
Oh yeah.
Genuinely, I was not expecting you to get anywhere near being actually like.
Listen, there was one that was
high
almost
quality.
good.
Yeah,
In the
except for
entire
it
bunch,
wasn't
there was
actually properly
one
on the
almost.
cake. Except for it wasn't actually on the cupcake.
I also like how one had 3 perfect dots, but there was no orange on it whatsoever. 3 perfect green dots. I'm like, oh yes, those are the leaves. The carrots on the counter.
Yeah, legit. I specifically pick recipes that I know don't need to be like perfect measurements or perfect anything.
I mean, as long as you get your general ratio right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like snickerdoodles. At least the recipe that I use should be incredibly easy, since I can get it right, and we have seen me do anything food related. I fuck up mac and cheese. I fuck up Kraft mac and cheese, and I can do the snickerdoodles. So I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. It's just funny.
God, me every time I make tortellini and I use a smaller pot than I should, and I'm just like, it's gonna overflow. And then it doesn't, and then I'm happy. And then I spill it everywhere trying to get it in the pot. I'm not good. I'm not good
You're
at this
fine.
stuff.
You're fine, don't worry. I wasn't good when I like started cooking.
I can make not necessarily a great. I think it's great, and my family likes it. Alfredo sauce. I do that homemade when I feel like it.
Nice.
Recently, I've just been doing jarred because I never make enough
sometimes you don't have
Alfredo sauce to justify getting like the heavy whipping cream because it never gets used fully.
You could.
And so it's just wasting it.
Well, let me see. You could do a creamy chicken pasta dish. as like an add-on, and that uses a decent amount of like quote unquote heavy whipping cream. That might make it worth it. I could give you a ton of other meal suggestions that would help.
Yeah, the thing is, I recently haven't had the energy to properly do it. That's why I've been doing just like a lot of simple things. Of just like, I do not have the energy to get all this shit done properly.
Hey, you know, half the recipes I do are built off the fact that I like don't have the energy when I get home after cooking for the day.
Yeah, but you also have those skills already of how to cook. You have to remember that. You have
That's
those
fair.
skills already.
Yeah, no, I get that. Okay. I'll come up with some
What?
more stuff that like kind of like the. You guys know that whoever's doing the exterior missed like a whole wall over here.
That's what I was looking for.
Yep. Okay.
Ah, that's not a tab.
Okay.
That's not a tab. This is a tab.
clean? The barbell bar isn't clean. No. I thought I cleaned the barbell bar.
Apparently you didn't.
Oh, you're already there. Okay, cool. I'll let you finish the barbell bar.
There we go. Had to get under with the gnome.
You didn't move the gnome though, did you?
No.
Okay.
Ladder.
The second floor upper walls, second floor walls, second floor, third floor barriers,
I'm looking.
third floor barrier posts. Okay, I'm gonna highlight the third floor barrier posts myself.
Ah, that didn't work. Ah.
There we go. Okay, there we go.
Ah.
Somewhere here. I need a ladder.
Ah, I found which. And it is.
Look on the scaffolding.
There we go.
Floor upper wall. Do you have that, Amran? Did you find it?
Oh, no, you still got the second floor upper. No, I thought I had, but it was no longer
Oh,
highlighted.
found it. Got it.
Woohoo!
When I looked at it, so.
I found it. Huzzah.
Okay. I literally did that one, and it said it was done. Woo.
I think you may have done the trim.
Game betrayed me.
Betrayal.
Damn cowboys.
No, because I like cleaned that entire wall. I think it was just because Damn cowboys! What? Oh.
Damn cowboys.
13
Oh,
cowboys.
what we doing?
Oh,
plain.
what are we doing?
The next one.
Plain.
Oh, okay. It's still loading on my end. Oh, I got kicked. I think
Oh.
my Wi-Fi.
So it probably was the Wi-Fi earlier.
Wi-Fi go beep. Bah.
Wi-Fi goober.
Yeah.
Hit me up. Huzzah.
Yeah, there's a decent delay on stream.
Oh yeah, we have potential recipes. Now, do we have potential
I thought you
outfits?
guys just don't like.
Huh?
I didn't hear Eamon.
Yeah, Amron, what'd you say?
Bah.
Don't worry about it. My Wi-Fi seems to be taking this shit, so...
I am stuck in the scaffolding.
What?
The scaffolding has eaten you.
It has. Need to... Womp. Huzzah. It's so hard to see down here.
Yeah, the shadows don't help at all.
Yeah, no. Oh my god. Ugh. Fun thing about PowerWash Sim, you get to learn the parts of vehicles, the names of them.
Even then, I'm gonna forget about it.
Oh, 100%. Oh, Amarin.
Hmm?
Need an invite?
Wi-Fi.
My Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi.
It screams.
Mm.
It has no mouth, but it must scream.
Well, if it did have a mouth, I don't think I want to know.
Yeah, fair enough. What does Amarin's Wi-Fi have to say?
I know what mine does have to say.
I don't know what mine would say. Probably complain.
I think a lot of
I don't know
people
about
would
what.
Probably
complain.
screams like "help me" or something.
Mine says, "What the fuck are you doing? You're doing work stuff, and then you're doing streaming, and then you're looking at
Oops.
pictures." Yep.
Yep. The unspoken.
Just a bunch of dojin hentai. Like, yep.
I closed a tab I didn't want to close, and now I don't remember
What the tab was?
Oh no. I hate when that happens.
what the tab was. Oh, no, I remember now. Yeah, I was hoping, closing some tabs would help.
It can, especially if you have a lot of extensions
I gotta...
that scans tabs.
I don't know about that. I just have a lot of tabs.
A lot of tabs.
You know
A
what
lot
I
of
loved
tabs.
in the 2018 times? That people would deny, like, oh, I don't have a lot of extensions. And then I check their extensions and they have like 3 coupon things. I'm like, uh-huh.
I don't have a lot of extensions.
I'm like, each one of these is scanning a tab, and you have 40 tabs. They're scanning for 40 deals, but... And then their argument is like, but some of these aren't even shopping related. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Once it's scanned to see if there is one. And it's scanning
yeah, the
40
job is to
times
scan
times
every
3.
tab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm in. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that to work.
You're in. Hello.
I'm in. I'm here. Hi, bitches.
That's what he said. Whether she
No.
noticed, that's a different thing.
No.
I finally got Node.
It finally happened.
And now you push me. Oh, not. I thought that was Kai. Oh well. Yep, worth it.
No. Even I'm disappointed in you on that one. Purely because I was the one that said the comment at the start of that. And I'm upset that I didn't manage to say it.
It was taken from you.
Yes.
Stolen away. Let me up.
I swear I've heard this song like 3 times. What the fuck?
You need a boost.
Womp. I'm up.
Womp.
Without the need
I
of.
love opening Instagram.
Never mind.
What were you gonna say? Go.
Some guys need help getting up.
Say?
They're so embarrassed to admit that. And I'm just like, if you don't say it, I can't help you.
Well, after the last comment of that's what she said, it's like, well, It's along the same lines.
I like how it went from that joke to me being like, yes, work.
I've had some guys be too open about telling me about that, and I'm like, I don't want to know, but like, good for you for being able to say it out loud.
That they need Viagra?
Yeah. By the way, half the time it's co-workers. I feel like I need to point that out. Half the time that it's happened to me, it has been a co-worker that has told me that they have to use various types of medication to help get it up.
Interesting information to share with a coworker, but you know what?
Yep.
Okay.
Again, that's why I'm like, good for you for being like feeling like you can speak up, but I don't want to know. Thank you very much. I'm good without ever having heard that information.
Yeah, if someone told me that, like, so what are you trying to tell me?
What are you getting at? What is your goal here?
Are you asking, do I need it too? Which doesn't apply to you, Ameren, but still.
Yeah.
If a guy said, like, man, I need Viagra to keep it up, like...
It was so funny when
I don't know where you're trying to get at.
Where they would be like, oh, what do you use? And I'm like, best lubes or like fleshlights, and I'm just like, well, you see, I can't. Like, you see, that don't work for me.
I mean, I guess.
And it was really funny every time. Sometimes I'd pass, sometimes I didn't. It was always a fun guessing game of, what are they gonna ask me?
Did this person clock it, or?
Exactly. Sometimes they can't determine, and it's always so funny.
Like Amory's like,
just
did they clock it, or,
hesitation.
and then Kai's just like, exactly. I'm like, yep.
Yep. Sometimes they just couldn't tell, and I could always see it on their face.
Listen, to be honest,
Yeah.
there's
They
always
would
times
not
I
hide it.
forget.
Really?
Yeah, we go into like those weird conversations late at night, and then you're like, I wish I could tell you if yes or no. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Crow also forgets.
To be fair, I also forget, which is fucking hilarious. It's just okay. So put it this way: even though I like knew Kai pre top surgery, you've always presented the way that you present now around me. So you've never been in my mind anything else but how you are now. And so, like, that part just completely gone from my head.
I'm just sat here, I'm like, how dare you assume it's cis? How dare you?
I know, but it's just like...
Cis man. Oof. Sorry, Rin.
What?
Actually, no. I'm not sorry.
No, I don't... Okay, here's the thing.
No offense taken.
I never assume you're cis. I'm always like, oh yeah, just some form of, like, gender non-conforming.
Fair enough, fair enough. I accept
and
that.
That's what it is in my brain.
I accept
because
that.
I also use he, they for you.
E.
So...
Ugh, I need to turn the fan on. It's hot.
I was about to be like, I'm sorry if you guys can hear my fan going in the background. I had to... So, you guys remember the issue I had last year with this fan?
Yeah, I believe so.
Where it wouldn't, after a power cut, it just would not stop oscillating. It still had that issue. Still have that issue. I've just learned to live with it.
As one does.
So for context, I've turned it round so it's blowing air purely into my bookshelf right now. So it's not blowing air directly at me on the occasion. Because I hate that.
I think like depending how hard it's blowing, I could probably fall asleep.
Why are we talking about falling asleep? I'm talking about right now.
Oh, yeah.
When I go to sleep.
If a fan were blowing on me, I could probably fall asleep. As you're like, I don't like it when it blows on you or yourself. So I'm like, okay, well, I could probably fall asleep to it.
I don't like it when fans blow on me when I'm awake doing stuff because I have really weird body temperature regulations and I get way too cold way too quickly. So I like to have it cool down the ambient temperature of my bedroom so that if I do get too cold, I can just pop a blanket on and then chill like that. I don't like having fans directly on me because I get too cold too quickly and that becomes really uncomfortable for me.
However, I completely understand and relate to that.
However, when I am sleeping, I sleep under a thick fluffy duvet no matter what time of the year it is. Oof. So when I'm sleeping, my fan is going full force pointed at me, which makes it more annoying that it's constantly oscillating right now because I can't do that. I also sweat a lot in my sleep, so there was genuinely a period of time where I was just using the fan anyway, didn't matter what duvet I was using. Because I used to have a winter and a summer duvet.
I just got my weighted blanket.
Ugh. I wish I could deal with a weighted blanket, but it was too much of a sensory overload last time I tried.
Fair. It's not for everyone. I got my weighted blanket and my weighted plush.
I want a weighted plush. That's definitely something I think would work for me.
They're fun. I can send you the Etsy shop I got mine from, and the one that Crow also has one from.
I think you sent it to me some time back, but yes, do it again. Yeah. And we'll pin it. Because, yeah, now that I have money, it's actually something I can consider.
Yeah. Geometry.
Geometry.
I love how that's just how you can tell someone's stuck now, is because we just go geometry.
Basically.
I'm just like, oh, this is normal. In fact, it's been a while since I broke the game.
You're due for it.
Yep.
You're due for a good game break.
The best way to do that is Oblivion. or any Elder Scrolls game or Bethesda.
True.
Anything could happen.
I love watching like compilations of glitches.
I think my favorite
And-
one that I saw with the remastered glitches coming up was someone got shot with an arrow and then they just deflated like a air balloon.
Oh, I love that.
Like they flew in the air like if they were an air balloon that were just let go.
I love that.
I was like, odd physics engine. I didn't know he was a balloon.
It's a surprise.
A surprise kill. Surprise party.
Surprise.
If only they were actually dressed up as a jester, it'd be more funnier.
Would be pretty funny.
Oh yes, the Elder Scrolls clown. Shoot it.
I think my favorite, I forget what the setup was, but basically an NPC got killed, but proceeded to keep talking.
Oh my!
Like it
my
got
other
crushed, got like fully killed, keeps talking. And you can still respond. You're having a conversation with nothing, and you can't exit out of it. And the voice is still going too. Like, not just... It was amazing. I wish I remembered how it happened, but it was so funny. I think it was Oblivion that it happened in.
That sounds like an Oblivion thing.
Okay, this.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Code
Ah,
Bang98.
follow.
A follow.
A follow.
A follow.
Ooh.
Someone is
fancy.
enjoying the
The
chaos of the
random
conversation.
the random conversations that we've been having. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
the absolute tomfuckery.
The tomfuckery.
Tomfuckery. Don't.
Upgraded.
They're gonna learn about the water cycle hydrate. Good luck.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh,
The
hydrate.
first redeem.
First redeem. I drink still.
I take a big sip.
Big sip. Not in you.
I give the water to my body, and
Like a child, it
I
passes
have
out
finished
the man's
my
mouth.
latte.
Do you finish your latte? I finished my monster a few minutes
latte.
ago. However,
Fucking
I have
monster.
4 more. No, 3 more. 3 more monsters. I can't math today.
It's your day off,
Apparently.
you don't need to math.
It is. It is my day off. I don't need to math. Not that I need to math for my normal job anyway. Not really, at least.
Sometimes you do.
That's true.
Sometimes
On
you
the
need to
rare
math.
occasion.
2 hours later, we're still washing.
Yeah.
Trying to think of another Oblivion problem. Not problem. Oh, when a guard kills a NPC and then says, "There's been a murder afoot," the body's still fresh.
The body's still fresh.
After
Standing
it's
over
the
it, covered
after
in blood.
after the guard, the one guard that kills like, "There's a murder around." It's like, you killed.
There's a murder around. Yeah, I know.
You should know.
It's you, bud. You're
Boy, do I have
the
some
one with
news
the
for
blood in your
you.
hands.
About to blow your fucking mind.
I mean, probably good still blow his mind. Just blow it up.
I can blow something.
I don't know if I got that mod installed.
That's what she said.
You know what? I'll accept that one.
Yeah,
I'll accept it.
good.
Next mod, blow the guard's mind.
I have reached 40k channel points.
You're ready to redeem
Okay.
something.
I want to wait till 50 to redeem something. I was so close to 70k.
I And then
But then I was
speeding
employed.
in the routine.
Yeah.
It was worth it though.
Yeah.
Can't
I
tell me it
want you to
wasn't.
know, Crow and Tristan can confirm, I stopped session. I put up pause and said, everyone, go check stream.
Oh yeah, Tristan told me, he's like, hold, we got bunny outfit reveal.
Yeah. I did that. I fully was like, stop what you're doing. It's time. What's left? Nose antenna. This thing.
Side wheels.
This thing. Which
Side
side?
wheel?
Which one?
Vertical
But
stabilizer.
what the fuck is a vertical? Wing strut. Wing strut. Engine.
Antenna. Collision light. That's a
I'm highlighting it. Oh,
vertical
it's this
stabilizer
motherfucker.
for it. Which one? There's stuff under it. Where is it?
There we go.
go.
There we go.
Yay.
Woohoo.
Huzzah.
Hey.
This is such an interesting angle to do the time lapse at.
Yeah.
That's such an interesting angle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
The
what
sky
other
whale.
angle? You either get on
no,
top or you get
not
underneath.
I was thinking they
What
could
we
do
gonna
more
do
of like a
next?
dead on. Like a
Mm,
yeah. Next one.
Fair.
What shall we do?
next one. Excavator. It's gonna be probably quick. These next
Yeah.
few ones are
Yep.
probably gonna be quick.
And then after that, should we do the rover?
Yep.
Like, we're really just busting out a lot of just short ones.
Yep. We're busting
Bust.
and not.
No, we're not. Actually,
Yeah, we are.
no,
Why not?
Yeah.
because I said so.
Well, that's mean.
And
Am I never allowed to bust a nut again?
no,
Fuck.
no, you're not allowed.
You're never allowed to bust again.
I don't know how long I'm gonna last. I'll be honest with you. Don't know.
The no cum curse.
Oh, that's even worse. If just in the middle you feel like you have the orgasm, but then no cum.
No cum.
That's like literally the definition of shooting blanks.
Truly.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, imagine if every time you came it was like Russian roulette. Of you never know.
That would definitely be one way of making things more interesting.
You'll never know when the facial happens. Just mowing, but then nothing's like, huh, okay, nothing.
The anticipation.
Is it like a Russian roulette where it's 1 in 6 chance, or?
I feel
I'd
like
assume
it could
so,
be
if
more
it's
of a
realistic.
buckshot roulette type thing of it's a random
Oh, percentage.
amount. Yeah.
Hmm.
And you get items every time. Each new round you get a random assortment of items. Not necessarily related to what's happening.
Oh, I was more thinking, it's like, okay, so what? We got lube, we got broken condom, we got,
Broken condom specifically.
Why specifically a broken one? Yeah.
increased chance of shooting? I don't know.
It
Or
just
it
shoots through one
swaps
tiny
the,
hole.
swaps the blank. Viagra pills. What's the one that will let you see the shot?
It's still just a magnifying glass.
Now,
Still just the magnifying glass, just in the ball.
Still just a
you
magnifying
guys
glass.
have just made me think. Have you guys seen the sperm racing thing?
What?
Yes.
The sperm
Sperm.
racing. These scientists basically made like a sperm race.
Yeah.
And then these two guys. I was telling you about this the other day, Kai. No, maybe it was Tristan.
I don't think you told me about this. I may have
No,
been
I'm
on
pretty
call.
I'm
That
pretty
doesn't
sure
mean
it
I
was
was paying
yesterday
attention.
before everyone else. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday before everyone else joined to play games.
Yeah.
Thing is,
Then
I know about it because
was not there.
I saw it and I'm like, people would just make gambling out of anything.
Yeah. The urge to throw away your money is very strong.
Yeah.
Oh, the urge to just gamble. It's like that's
You know, I
there's a
remember
real problem here.
No, okay, I remember telling you about it because found a video on Instagram about people literally having a scrap over who would win the sperm race.
Dear God. I didn't even. I know I saw it, but I never saw the video.
And
someone that I like got recommended on social media posted a video about it. Like, she got invited because one of her friends was one of the people competing. I say people with quote unquote, it was their sperm that was
It was their sperm, and it's like, what, you invite your girlfriend to like watch my sperm take over this other sperm?
Yeah, watch them fight. It was like a race, I think.
That's so... Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely something. It's definitely a choice.
Truly is.
Ah! Almost
I also
fell.
just back, is this the person you want to be with? Think about it. It made you watch their
long and hard.
sperm race.
The thing is, she enjoyed it. She like enjoyed the whole event.
You know what? If the vibes match.
Yeah. You know, some people say they just want someone else to match their freak.
And yeah, they found him.
Yeah.
They found the person to match their freak. So, good for them.
Mm-hmm. I love how stupid the physics are in this game. Physically, this should not be possible, and yet here I am.
Cleaning dirt out of the crevice in a weird angle.
Ah, the crevices.
Have you seen where I am? I have no clue what this looks like from someone else. Hi.
Hi.
Does it look like I'm crouched? Oh my god, I'm genuinely just floating on your screen, huh?
Yep.
Hang on, let me see.
You're not attached to anything.
Oh, yeah, you're just... Yeah. Wow.
This is what I mean. I love the stupid little physics in this game. Physically, this should not be possible. And there we go. Okay.
Oh. Tragic.
The game's physics went, yeah, you just flew too close to the sun, bitch.
You were pulling
down,
too much of a
Chris.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Achilles, come down, more like Icarus, come down. Get your ass fucking down here. Drown like a man.
Drown like a man.
Listen, I don't know. I saw the thing of like, he couldn't fly too low, because then he would drown. So instead, he just went too high.
Yeah. Yeah, but imagine what it would have actually been like if he did fly too low, played it too safe, and ended up dying from it still in the end.
Yeah.
The saying would be completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're so used to the don't fly too close to the sun stuff.
But then people forget that the other possibility
Dive
was.
too low for safety.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was playing it too safe, playing it too low, and that was also a chance of being his end.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
but
sure
that
I
sounds
sent
like a
that post
wimpy
into
end.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I sent that post into the Instagram group chat, Kai. Because it
Oh,
was,
I
they
found
went
it
on
on
to
the
talk about how
Explorer.
it was,
I think
fair.
You may have sent it, but then again, because our feeds are so similar, we probably get the same post a lot.
Yeah, but they went on to talk about how it could be like seen as a like an analogy to trans people or something like that, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wait, what are we talking
Whereas,
about?
like,
Still
so
Icarus.
let me get it up.
I thought
We're still talking about it.
I thought we went back to the sperm race, and then it's like, wait, what?
Analogy for trans people. The
Yeah, I was like,
sperm.
sperm race. I'm like, wait, what? Are we talking about the sperm race? Or are we talking about the Icarus thing? I forget. We went back
Icarus.
to Icarus, or we went back to Instagram.
Yeah, I think we just happened to stumble upon it like separately. So I haven't checked the group chat in a hot second.
I didn't end up sending it into the group chat, so I'm just thinking. I'm gonna see if I can find it now.
Oh my god, this fucking track is done. I hated that. I hated that so much. Womp womp. Oh, I'm as low as I can get. I can't get lower, I can't limbo with the devil.
Never.
You can't limbo with the devil. Damn.
I
I
mean,
can't play limbo with the devil.
fucking devil breaks his shins just to go under.
My knees can't take this.
It's kind of hard to compete with him.
Oof.
The laws of physics does not apply to that man.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going up this ladder backwards.
So, sorry. You go. You finish what you're saying before I go on.
I am going up this ladder the wrong way.
The stick has been
Nice.
cleaned.
Nice.
Come
So I found
look
the
at me.
specific post. Alright. Oh, yeah, you really are going up the wrong way. Oh.
I can't get up any further, but I am certainly not supposed to be like this.
Yeah, so I found the post, by the way. It's like, so the post says, you ever hear that old chestnut about how most people neglect that the part of the story of how Icarus where he also had to avoid flying too low, lest the spray of the seas soak his feathers and cause him to fall and drown? You ever think about how different the world would be if Icarus died that way instead? The item was to fly too close to the sea. A warning against playing it far too safe, about not stretching your wings and soaring properly. You ever think about how Icarus died because he was happy? And then they go on to say, if I ever told you I wrote this thing about the dangers of being visibly trans versus never trying to transition at all. Happiness followed by a bright, burning end, smacking hard against a concrete ocean versus playing it too safe, never flying high, dooming you to a cold, crushing end from drowning. You'd believe me, right? And that's the whole post. And I really like it.
Yeah, it's powerful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we were
Sorry,
talking
I'm
about.
I'm just trying to get this thing.
I feel like it's appropriate for sort of our political climate, both in the US and the UK at the moment, as the UK is not doing very well for rights of gender non-conforming people, at the moment either, and it is terrifying.
How is it that
But
every single time we stream PowerWash Sim, we always end up on politics? Every
Really?
single time.
it's the cozy vibes of PowerWash. It lulls us into a sense of like security, so we get onto topics that we're very passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
That's my belief around it. Is like because we're
I'm not
comfortable, we feel
complaining.
like we can. I know, but yeah, we feel like we can talk about whatever we want to talk about, and one of those things tends to be the difficulties of the current political climate that we're dealing with, and how sort of how much things kind of suck right now.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the U.S. tariffs. It's affecting my other hobbies.
Yeah,
My anime figures.
like
Oh no.
yeah, no,
And cardboard crack Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
oh, the cardboard crack. But yeah, right now the UK is not doing so good on some stuff either. We've sort of been stuck in a situation where our PM promised something, and then now that he's in this position of power, he's gone against what he had initially said he was going to do, and is allowing things to happen that's just not. It benefits the rich and those who are homophobic and sexist and stuff like that. It yeah, it's not good stuff that's happened now. Yeah, so we're not doing very good here, as much as we'd like to. You know, loads of people bring it as a point of pride of the fact that our political climate is supposed to be better than some other countries, but we're not. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It's all a matter of perspective and who's saying what.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah. Hopefully things get better for everybody soon, but who knows?
Yeah.
I just like how some of this stuff also opened people's eyes of like, this is how the rich people get their money. And how they play with money. And how it's all just funny numbers at times. And this is also why you can't tax the rich. Because they don't technically have an income, technically.
Technically.
Yeah, it's all based on funny promises and loans and stocks that can't tax on because it's not income.
Yeah.
They do.
So yeah, I could get more into financials if needed, but only if you're interested in the weird stocks and rich people and what's taxable, what's not taxable, how businesses work, and a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
Or what are sound financial investments?
It's fun.
Or what you should really do, or the scalper market. I'm also passionate about that one in terms of again, even like retro games shit, and how people just take what they want and they're not really passionate about the thing, and then I hope that they fail, which does happen most of the time, or they're sit on the inventory for I don't know. So I don't know. Should I go on this topic, Grant?
If you wanna.
So imagine someone just hoarded a bunch of old retro video games, whatever system you enjoy. But here's what they do. They just buy, then flip and sell. They do not care about the product. They don't care about the game. They don't know anything about the game. They just know it gets them rich. If sold.
Yeah.
It's the same for a lot of other industries. Same with like tickets for concerts. But tickets are a little bit quicker than a retro game or something of like Pokemon cards. So, come months where no one wants to buy boom cylinder brackets.
Cylinder.
Yeah, I don't know. There's 2 of them.
There's
So,
bucket cylinder.
I don't know.
What?
Boom cylinder. Boom hinge.
Oh, I found them. They're over here.
Boom cylinder. Where's the
this
bracket?
is boom cylinder. Aha!
Oh.
There we go.
There we go.
I had it highlighted, but it wasn't even doing it. That was weird.
It's so tiny.
It was just like, really, it's not that bright. It needs to be brighter.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I clicked
Bingo.
on it. It should have been highlighted, but I couldn't see it.
Mm.
Ah.
Oh, it's so orange.
So orange. So
Oh,
dust.
it's tiny! That's what she said.
It's so tiny and cute.
We only have the Prime Vista 1500? What the fuck?
Yeah, this
Must
is
be
like the
an
very,
error.
very first.
Yeah. I'm just surprised they didn't update that. To give us the better power washer.
But yeah, imagine a person hoarded all that. And then they get upset that they get with all the product. And then my response to them is like, well, at least you enjoy the product, right? I mean, this is the reason why you started collecting to sell, right? And like, no, I only sold it because it gave me money. I was like, oh. Well, fuck you then. Because I'd understand if you really enjoyed the product and therefore you kind of do the whole buy and sell situation. So if anything does tank and maybe the market doesn't go so well, it's like, at least you have the product or the games you want to play. Or you enjoyed, and if they say, no, I don't know what the fuck this is, it only got me money, I'm
Wait,
like,
guys, are we jumping weirdly? I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Zero
It's 'cause-
gravity.
yeah, it's because we're on Mars.
But yeah. That's my thought on that part. Where it's just like, I'm fine if you're a actual collector. But if you're not a collector, you're only doing it for money.
Oh. Ow.
A big flash in your face.
I was right up against it.
That's where I have a problem.
That's what she said.
She wants it right up in your face. Ow.
Which tire? This one.
Mystery hatch.
Where is it? I know it's out here.
Over
Found it.
here.
What?
With the alien
Yeah.
gnome.
Green.
Wait, I want to see the alien gnome.
Yeah.
He green. Okay.
Be green.
So we just have one last thing to.
Wheel hubs.
Guys, we're being watched.
Yeah.
Listen, this NASA wants to make sure they got their money's worth of $20. And whatever it costs to get us out here. Is it the one that had a problem?
Oh, I saw it briefly.
Might be the one that had the problem. Or the last wheel. There we go.
Oh yeah.
That was so fast.
Quickest one.
That was so fast.
I love how there's a second of just none of us being there because we were at the mystery hatch.
Alright. There is but one left.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
And then that is all of the free ones that then I'd have to actually grind off a stream to then have more than 2 players.
Yeah. This one looks like it could take a second.
Oh,
This one
God,
could take the rest of our time.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yay!
Should have started with this one.
No, I think we did it, like, nicely, actually.
I
I think getting
mean,
the quick short.
yeah,
In my
because
opinion,
then
getting the quick short
That's
ones
fine.
out of the way quickly.
it feels like we did stuff.
True.
Yeah. Like, volume-wise, we have done a lot this session. We still do a lot in the other ones, but, like, actual amount of things cleaned.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hello.
Sorry.
I was so confused. I was like, what am I hitting?
I was trying
can't
to
even
get
move.
the back of mine clean.
Ah, that's fair. A large solar panel. It is a pretty large solar panel.
Yeah. There's quite a few of them as well.
It's so satisfying watching the dust come off.
Mm-hmm.
I like how I'm stepping on the solar panels.
Same.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh yeah, I started doing that stop motion animation.
Oh, really?
Yep.
How's it going?
Oh boy.
That great, huh?
Well, it's getting there. I think I'm slowly understanding and learning. So my first project video is not gonna probably be published.
Yeah.
That's
Or I may have to think of shorter ones. Just to learn more. And get timing better. I feel like it's a lot of timing. Or come up with random story.
True.
Voice acting may literally just be my voice over the voice filter.
Yeah.
Voice filters.
What as if I was doing something like that, I'd just kind of come to you guys and be like, hey guys, can I borrow your vocals for a moment?
Well, if you guys want to join, it's just one of those. I'm still practicing, so I'm unsure what lines to even have.
It's better. I think it's cool that you're doing something like that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, as much as I tortured with you with some of them.
Oh my god. I still haven't finished that video.
The 4-minute long video of just like, I'm gonna stop here. I gotta process everything I just saw.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about? The doll videos?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The stop
'Cause you
motion
sent me a
ones.
photo
Yep.
as well. Yep.
Twink black magic.
Yeah, that is where I stopped and I said, okay. One day I'll finish it. That day, not today. Oh, hey, Amarin, you might want to look at chat and get rid of that thing.
Uh,
Oh, is there random cheap viewers X?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me.
Twitch did
Why
change
can
a
I
little bit.
not? Why can I not do that here? Hello?
I know they changed it a little bit. If you click on their name in the chat, then there's like a little hammer to the left for banning.
No, I'm in like the stream manager and I can't delete the message.
Oh, just ban them. It'll delete the message. I'll have to look into how to delete the message
Why
itself.
can't
Should someone say something? I'm like, no, you should not be saying that. I know there used to be a way. Emo subscriber. It should be like show mod icons. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. It's that one.
You gotta re-enable the show mod icons.
Why do I have to enable that to be able to do something like that in Stream Manager?
When you're technically the mod, I don't know. You used to not have to do that, but
Okay,
I
what
think
am I
it
doing?
was sometime last. You're in the Stream Manager dashboard. On the bottom right, there's the chat settings next to the chat button.
Yeah, I've done it.
And then, yep, there you go. Okay.
Stupid Twitch. Let me. Oh, and it's cleared chat on here now. Great.
Everything's gone.
Twitch.
Whoosh.
Twitch, why the fuck are you like this?
Is this Twitch?
Yeah, wait until YouTube gets better, which they're slowly getting there. And then I don't know what's going to happen to Twitch if YouTube actually, catches up.
Yeah, no clue.
Yay, I can't access my chat on anything else. Why? Why are you... It's...
Did you refresh?
Yeah, I refreshed.
Yeah, that'll clear it for you.
Yeah.
And then it just makes it hard to come back.
Give me 5 seconds. Let me... Browse manager... There you go, Kai. Don't refresh yours. Can you get rid of that for me, please? If you're watching my stream, I've just made you moderator.
Yeah. Not few.
Stupid thing. Stupid thing, you stupid Twitch.
It is only allowing me to pin the message and reply. I can't do anything.
The fuck, Twitch?
It's like I see the message, but I can't do anything. Wait, hang on. There.
Do you have mod icons
There.
enabled?
Got it. I forgot to enable that. Got it.
Okay, thank
It's
you.
gone. Yep. Oh. Because I was... Let's see.
Stupid. No, I don't want to rate you right now, Twitch.
On a 1 to 5, how happy are you with us right now? 1, I had a problem. Why the fuck are you giving this to me?
Twitch can suck my dick.
You could give it the big fat horse cock.
I was about to reference something that Tristan said one time, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I should. Actually,
Is it related to Warframe?
no. It's related to horsecock.
Now I want to know.
You might as well say it now.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know the rules.
Jesus is horsecock. Jesus H. Christ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The JHC.
Yep.
What is dirty on this stupid solar panel?
One tiny crevice.
Crevasse.
The crevasse.
The crevice's ass.
Yes.
It won't clean.
Alright, I'm on my way. Wait, which one?
Oh, never mind, I did it.
God damn it.
I know. It legit, you're like, I'm on my way, and it was like, oh shit, okay.
Not the crevice finder.
No, not him.
He's so eager to find me. He explores all the nooks and crannies.
Terrifying. I put you here? Yes, I can.
I don't know why for a second I thought we were still on Mars.
Because of the red sand.
Yep.
They do look very similar, the environments.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, the random seagull in the desert.
Mm-hmm. I think that's supposed to be an eagle. Or like a kite of some type. It sounds like a red kite. My main thought was, if we're on Mars, why the fuck can I hear a bird?
Yes.
Something ain't
The
lining
space
up.
bird. It's a Martian bird.
Uh-huh.
We got the green gnome. It's a green bird.
Oh, Kai, did you see that video that I sent into the Instagram group chat of that seagull eating a starfish?
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just like,
Fair.
it's doing it. It's doing something.
It's doing its
It really
best.
was. No, it's doing its worst.
Yeah, it really was not doing its best. It was
Yeah.
struggling. I was struggling, but it was doing it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't say it wasn't.
Yeah, I watched that video at work for context. And there's me watching this going, oh my god, it's so fascinating. Like, seagulls are really curious. My manager looking over my shoulder at my Instagram going, what the fuck? And then I turned to him and be like, I watched a video of seagull eating an entire rabbit one time. He's like, what the fuck?
Seagulls are fucking weird.
Yep. I love those tiny little rat bastards.
I don't know.
They're like pelicans of just seeing something and they're like, I can eat that. I can do that. I can fit that.
You're not wrong, because I
That's what she said.
saw... Okay, I'm not going to continue that anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, after that one, I don't
No,
condone
No, you
that.
have to.
You have to remember the rules.
When I was
I
visiting
had
New
to talk
Year,
about Jesus
yeah,
H. Christ.
yeah, you did have to talk about horsecock, but I'm fine with horsecock. I'm not gonna be fine with this one.
Okay, then put it in the
No, I'm saying
PC
it
chat.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, you
When I was
gotta-
visiting New York for a work purpose, I saw two seagulls go in the dumpster and they pulled out a stinky diaper and tore it to pieces. And they fought
Ew.
over a stinky diaper.
I see why you didn't want to talk about that.
Fun.
Seagulls
So,
are something.
so yeah, they are rat bastards.
They really
Just-
are stinky little rat bastards.
So it's just like, yep, they will eat anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like how a cat is like, if I fit, I sit.
If it fits, I eat.
Exactly.
If I could pick it up, I'll eat it later.
I will find a way. Life always finds a way.
Seagulls always find a way.
Nah, they shouldn't have found a way for that one. That one could have been left well alone. I don't know how hungry those guys were.
Hungry enough, I guess.
Or they have no fucking taste buds, which I hope.
They probably don't.
I'm curious.
I feel
Do
like
they
every
have
creature-
taste buds?
No. I feel like any creature that was made to be that sort of an abomination probably doesn't.
I have to feed
I
one a
have a bone.
jalapeno and see if it starts dying.
Do seagulls?
Do they react
You
to
know,
jalapenos?
I'm pretty sure it's like
Yes,
poison.
seagulls,
for any
like
other-
all birds, possess taste buds.
Oh,
Although not as
terrifying.
refined. They have fewer taste buds. And it's mostly... Their sense of taste is primarily used to identify suitable food sources. And it's not primarily on the tongue, it's including the roof and back. Apparently. I say apparently because I don't know how true that actually is.
So taste buds were like, yep, this is food.
Essentially. Of just like, this can be a food source. Again, I don't know how true that is. Since it's, you know, Google.
We'll never know,
you know.
until we get somehow talk to animals, and then we regret talking to animals.
It reminds me of this one Tumblr post I saw on Insta that was like, the bird expert. The one professor that was teaching a class and got a call from some like drunk guys at a bar or something. Asking, I think, was it, do hummingbirds have feet? Just call up some random college professor and be like, do seagulls, do they have taste buds? How refined are their taste buds?
If we feed a seagull a chili pepper like a Carolina Reaper,
Will it die?
How fucked will this seagull be?
Will it not want to fly? Would it be on the floor
Fun.
writhing?
Amaran, you know the song that I was humming / singing earlier?
You
probably don't.
Yeah.
rely
I was.
on me to have the memory to remember
there
what you
was,
were humming
and
so
this-
singing earlier.
Well, the thing that I was singing earlier was, it's called Carolina Reaper.
Ah,
I was just like, wow.
brilliant. So we've got to find the hottest chili pepper on the Scoville scale and feed it to a seagull.
No,
I
we
feel like that
we
might
just
be animal
slowly up it
abuse.
up. It's for science.
No,
No, that doesn't mean that it's not animal abuse.
I mean, that's why we start with a
well, it's
jalapeno.
not- it's not my fault if I just so happen to have had a chili pepper out in a public where seagulls are densely populated, and it just happened to steal it from my plate. You know how seagulls are.
Yeah, if I have a jalapeno burger
Yeah, and
and
the
it
seagulls
just
just so
swipes it
happens to
off,
steal it.
will
Yeah,
it
it's
fall
not
down
my
and start
fault.
choking from either the big burger or how hot and spicy it was?
Well, I feel like if they can swallow a rabbit hole, I feel like
Yeah, they
they
could
could
probably
probably
swallow a
swallow
burger
your
and
burger
just fine.
whole.
They do not,
Whole.
guys. They don't experience capsaicin. They don't.
Well, then we gotta go for
Lack
the
the receptor
hottest.
for it.
Yeah, they were gonna go for the hottest chili pepper in the world. Yeah.
No, they fully lack the receptors for it. They cannot have spice. They cannot taste it.
That's fine. We're gonna test that theory though.
Oh my god.
But with the
You
hottest
can
pepper.
still- Yeah.
I
Beck-
should never trust you two around birds.
Like, listen, this one kills humans. This one feels like you should have died.
This plant spent a very long time trying to develop a poison that means that no animals will eat it because it just does not taste very nice. And we humans came along and went, tasty.
We will eat this to prove our manliness.
Yeah. I still remember the time when I was like 10 at an event and me and my dad were walking around and I managed to get to the like hot sauce like tent before he did, and I managed to convince him to try the hottest hot sauce that they had by saying, I've tried it, don't worry, it's fine.
Don't worry.
He's never trusted me in hot sauce tents since.
I don't think I would trust you either. So you know what? That's so fair.
This is also the reason why I didn't trust my grandfather. For almost the exact same reason, except for I didn't know it's fucking hot sauce.
That's so bad.
For other context, we were in the middle of fucking nowhere at his cow farm. And, late night chili. He handed me my bowl after I tied up some cows and made sure everything was fine. He's like, oh, here's some late night chili. I'm like, oh, sweet, thank you. He put a Carolina Reaper in that chili.
Oh my god.
In mine. Specifically just mine.
Oatmeal.
He also buried the water.
Yeah, but
Like the water bottles, he went to go bury it, and he's like, we're surrounded by cows, you know? I'm like, you son of a bitch. This is how farming gets their kicks.
That is the amount of chaotic. That is the amount of chaotic I want to be when I'm old. If I ever get old.
Mm-hmm.
I don't exactly plan on doing it, so...
If you somehow own a cow farm. Like, yes.
I feel like if I got to that sort of age, I would own a cow farm. I would do it.
Yep, and that's when
I think it
I
would be fun.
drank milk straight from a cow.
Ah.
Oh
Interesting.
yes, a healthy childhood experience.
So when anyone hands me a chili ball, I'm like, is there water nearby, or am I sucking a cow tit later?
I don't think I'm supposed to be able to stand on this, but you know what? I'm standing on it.
Valid.
What are you standing on?
I
Hi.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Get on the
Oh my
scaffolding.
God.
Just
Oh, hi.
Come here.
How?
I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
I'm right above you. Directly above you.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
Are you somehow
Yep,
just like
hi.
Spider-Maning against the wall?
I'm on the rim.
Let me see if I
That's what
too
she
can
said.
get on the rim.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
That's what she said.
I'm on a lower rim.
That's what she said.
Let me up. Let me up.
Uppies? Here, let me see if I can blast you up.
Help.
Jump.
Help. Help. It worked.
I blasted you up
How did
there.
that work? How did that work?
Because I was forcing you up ever so slightly.
Hell yeah.
That's what he said.
Because I busted. I saved it all.
That's what he said.
You didn't allow me to bust, and now I've had to bust to save your ass.
You wouldn't have been able to save me if you hadn't. You needed to build it up.
Yep. Thank you for telling me no, just for this one moment.
It's terrible.
Full circle.
Yep.
Gotta breathe. I gotta hydrate after that. Alright, I'm ready to continue.
I wish I could say that I was high and that's why I'm acting like this. I'm not.
It's just
I have no
Are you at the
excuse.
point where you're like, I'm not high enough for this bullshit?
I'm more just like, I wish I had an excuse. I don't.
You wish you were high so you had the excuse.
The amount of times where I do something stupid, I'm just like, I can't even blame it on anything. Like, this was all me. Then again, I am trying to be better of, like, limiting when I do it. So I'm only allowed a set amount.
That's good. Best not overdo it and build a bigger resistance to it.
Yeah.
That's what my sister did, and she ended up deciding it was the best idea to go cold turkey for a bit, and I was like, I'm so glad I don't live in the house at the moment. Not a good idea.
Was she an angry person in cold turkey, or?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
My family has a small history of anger issues. Hence why you guys have never really seen me angry.
I think the most I've seen was just seethe and just silence. I'm like, okay. Quick, gotta find a way to cheer up.
Yeah, you guys have seen me like really annoyed, but I've never been particularly angry around anyone in the last few years. I did my own form of anger management, which is probably not the healthiest thing in the world, but it worked for me.
Or when I get angry at a Dark Souls boss and I'm just wishing upon a giant horse cock upon them. And I'll gladly shove it down their throat personally.
You should wish dragon and they have to bottom. Have fun.
I just back the fuck out of situations that make me angry most of the time.
I am surprisingly difficult to actually make angry, all things considered. Which is kind of impressive because of my mood swings.
I was about to be like, because you deal with our bullshit on a regular basis.
Bro.
Didn't you
I
try
want
and
it.
deny it?
No,
Didn't need to deny.
you've desensitized me.
That's fair.
Crow's saying that beefing with me is like beefing with a pole still lives in my head.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of true though. Like, it. This is also something that PJ said along a similar line. Is like you can't be angry around Yukai, and this is like meant as a really big compliment. It's like it's impossible. You're just too calm and collected and logical that it's really difficult to be angry around you.
Yeah, people can be annoyed, but
Yeah,
not necessarily
that was
angry.
why. That was why when PJ wanted to rant, they like messaged me, and I was like, "I chill. I'll fuel this."
I remember when I told PJ to stop being mad for a moment so they could explain a story. I said, pause. I need to know.
Yeah. My God.
And the thing is, they did. They stopped. They explained it. They went right back to it. And you know what? I can respect that.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Full respect to it. I just find it really fucking funny that we're like, yeah, no, we literally cannot be physically angry around you.
Yeah. Because I
mean,
generally
actively trying to
don't
think when I'm
respond.
angry.
I generally don't give the same energy back because I'm just like, this is unproductive.
Hmm. And
It's
that's
like, we're
super
not going to
valid.
get anywhere.
I think that's completely valid, and there is a time and a place to sort of sitting down and thinking about stuff logically. But I'm also the sort of person who believes that just kind of being annoyed about something for a bit is healthy.
Oh, yeah. I let people complain all the time, and I'm just sat there. I'm like, yep,
Mm.
fair enough. The amount of times that Crow's just like, I'm sorry for complaining. I'm like, go ahead. If I wanted you to stop, I would have told you long ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's yeah.
Because the thing is, I also like hearing the tea.
Yeah. That's something I relate to you about. It's like just gossip is nice sometimes.
It's like, I like hearing what's making people mad and what's making people annoyed. Because I'm just like, this is interesting sometimes.
Mm.
I say sometimes because other times it's like, oh, that's not good. Then other times it's like, my coworkers. And I'm like, oh, your coworkers?
Oh yeah, me with the coworker rant.
Just like, oh,
Literally
your
based
coworkers.
every day. Oh, now I'm
Like, tell me
thinking about that
more.
again. Kai, you've got me thinking about that coworker that makes me angry again. I just, he's so fucking incompetent, and I have
Competent
to
or incompetent?
incompetent.
Mm.
I have to really like. So this happened literally like, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. That was my last day I was working. But like we've said it so many times at this point of like, hey, don't leave the ice scoop in the ice machine. The door doesn't close properly when you do that, and it causes the ice to melt. Makes sense. Feels like it would be something people remember. No, it seems like he's incapable.
Goldfish brain?
Twice yesterday. I don't know. No, because he's really good at remembering other things. It's genuinely like, I'm pretty sure it's like weaponized incompetence. Because like, yeah, he remembers all this other shit and stuff. But yesterday I had to tell him like 2 or 3 times to not put the freaking ice scoop in the ice machine because it causes it to melt. Because the door doesn't close properly. And he's like, oh, sorry, I forgot. And I'm like, you motherfucker, you did not forget. You did not forget. And then he goes and hides in the goddamn boys' bathroom for fucking hours. Because he doesn't want to deal with the consequences of his goddamn actions.
I had coworkers like that. Wow.
I only hear about coworkers like that.
Mm.
But that's because I don't have a big
Wow.
team.
Lucky motherfucker.
Well, you say that, but then that's my job. So, in fact,
Yeah.
I'm the company therapist.
I know it's not actually that lucky. It's just like, in comparison to that, and I have to deal with RC customers, and like, he's not the only guy in this damned company that's incompetent and like seems incapable of actually doing their job. I'm sorry, I'm like, why? Why do you still work here when you clearly don't like doing this job?
Only job?
Money.
Yeah.
I know, but like he's been working there for a year, and you'd think he'd like try and get something else. He's also at the age where people are like considering doing uni and stuff, and he seems to have no motivation to do anything. He like very clearly lacks any motivation in life, and I'm sat here and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I
Like I don't
mean,
expect them to have like their career marked out, you know? But like most people have a dream of what they want to do. He doesn't.
Just lacks
yeah.
ambition.
Yeah, he like heavily lacks ambition. Well,
There can also be
I
like
don't
no
know
reason, depending on what's going on in their life. I say this.
that's fair. It seems like he has a pretty decent life.
Seems.
Seems, yeah, because I only have the view of a co-worker.
Yeah.
I try to keep an open mind. It just, yeah. It's like my manager asked the other day, like when I was working with him, he was like, "Oh yeah, what do you guys see yourself doing in 10 years?" Admittedly, my answer was like a very I have no motivation in life answer because I'm just sat here and I'm like, I know what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of my life. The whole "where do you see yourself in 10 years" question is bullshit in my mind. So my answer
Yeah.
was in bed because, yeah, I'd like to be in bed on a Sunday in 10 years.
Breathing.
That is so valid.
Yeah. Because to me, being able to be in... I took the question very literally of, like, where do you see yourself in 10 years in that moment? And I was like, yeah, in bed.
If anyone asks me, I
I
go
mean,
through the existential, maybe living. I don't know. You can never know.
yeah.
With the stuff I've experienced, is like literally the last moment you be with a person could be the last. So treat it as such, aka nice, and hopefully, like, if it was the end last conversation, at least it was a good conversation.
Yeah.
That usually just scares some other people, though.
Yeah, understandable.
It's like, yeah, I mean, you asked 10 years, I'm like, I hope alive, and...
Fuck! I just looked up and there's a spider.
Oh no.
Well, time to get the perfume.
Perfume time.
I think I heard the
I
perfume.
have a can of deodorant.
That works.
Oh god, it fell. Where'd it go?
You blinded the
Like
poor
we
guy.
can hear the spray.
Spider's like, ah, what the fuck?
What is this madness?
Well...
It did.
Hopefully that killed it.
It definitely blinded
I know, I
it.
got it pretty...
And depending on the chemicals, it could slowly kill it.
I got it pretty good. Actually. Like, pretty on point.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna...
Congrats.
Yeah.
It's gonna try to clean itself off and only taste deodorant.
Well, no, that will definitely kill it. But hey, look, this time it's not vacuum sealed through some form of perfume to my wall. my room just smells a bit more heavily of deodorant than it did beforehand, which is fine. So I'm not gonna lie, before that it was smelling a bit of BO, because yeah.
I mean, it's your room, it's fine. But I can now imagine it's like, I think a spider went through the room. How can you tell? It smells a lot like deodorant.
No, to be fair, it's because I need to air out my room. Because it's gotten hot. And I slept for most of yesterday. Like just under all my duvets without the fan on. So I am a very sweaty sleeper in general. You know? Like I get very hot. So
yeah, that's why sometimes a spring or fall kind of sucks, because it's that middle of the sweat and then cold. It's like, oh fuck.
Mm-hmm. The other issue I have is like, we don't know why my bedroom does this, but whatever the temperature is outside is the temperature my bedroom is at. So if it's sweltering hot outside, my bedroom is that temperature. Doesn't matter what I do to try and cool it down, it's always going to be that temperature. And then when it's winter and it's like -2 degrees outside, you'll never guess what? My bedroom's that temperature. Doesn't matter if I kept the door closed all day and the radiator on max, it's still going to be -2 degrees C. Fuck knows.
There we go. Ugh.
Literally, it was this angle over here.
No, it was right here.
No, there was a big spot right there.
Okay. Then there were 2 spots because there was a large mark right in this corner here, too. I hated that. That was awful.
This map is awful vertically.
Mm-hmm.
Time to go over here.
Yeah, time for you guys to help me clean the canopy.
Say that, but I'm finding more pumps and whatnot. Pressure pistons.
I'll help you clean the canopy.
Thank you.
The
canopy. Starts gnawing on it because canopy.
It's better than the canopy. I don't want a canopy.
I don't think I want one either.
No, I want a canopy.
What is pay? Why is there a can of it?
No, canapé.
Canapé?
You know, the small French snack?
No.
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 You don't know what a canapé is?
2 Americans, no.
Oh god. Oh god. Canapés are basically meant to be like light, bite-sized, savory snacks. They tend to be served at like black tie events, fancy things. But yeah, the whole concept is they're meant to be like just bite-sized, so you're supposed to be able to eat it in one bite. And it's all finger food. It's very fancy. Tends to be very elaborate. I've done a few canapés before. They're actually really cool. Yeah. Yeah, typically at like fancy weddings and stuff, you have people like servers walking around with trays of canapés, and you just take like whatever you want from the tray of canapés. And then like the dessert version, I think is called a mille-feuille. I believe a mille-feuille.
Mille-feuille.
But I also can't pronounce French, and I have a very RP accent, so the A may be a bit too accentuated.
Oh, the French mille-feuille.
It might be mille-feuille. I don't know.
Mille-feuille.
I don't know. I don't remember how it's pronounced, but I'm pretty sure that's the name for like the dessert version of canapes, which is again basically bite-sized desserts that are carried around on platters.
Ah, the tiny milfy.
Yeah. But that may also be another French dessert thing that I'm thinking of. I don't know. I'm not exactly a connoisseur of French desserts. Or French food in general.
Well, you still have us beat.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Gotta just finish cleaning this pressure pump. Alright. I see you took that from me.
I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
Oh.
I made a mistake.
Amarin.
To the floor.
It won't let me put it down. It won't let me put it down. I love just the desperate. I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
There you go.
Oh, it was so close. Oh my god.
The
Couldn't find the
sides.
crevice.
The sides had it all.
I hate these solar panels. I hate them. Ah!
Seeing the big red thing go through you?
Yep. No, don't do that. Why would you do this to me? You ruined my perfect cleaning.
Because this giant edge on the side is still dirty.
I genuinely hate these solar panels.
These arms. I hate them.
Fair.
Oh, let me finish. Side.
There we go. Wonder what angle's gonna give us for this one.
Yeah. Who knows? There we go.
We're being locked in right now.
Mm-hmm. So focused.
So focused.
Focusing. Focusing.
Focusing.
Lock the fuck in. Focusing.
Focusing?
Focusing.
Focusing.
Oh, classy.
Focusing.
Jesus Christ.
The focus is gone.
It
No, what have
is.
you done?
It went honk honk.
The honk.
The hickey. The hey, what?
The
What?
honk.
The honky hicks. When you know you got bitten by a clown.
The honk.
Clown sex.
Duck vanish.
You said the honk.
There's something on this little tiny arm somewhere.
I know. That's what I was struggling with the rest of them.
There we go.
Whatever it was, it has been found. It's fun when there's two people working on it, so it's just like, I don't know where it was, but one of us got it.
Oh my god, all the solar panel canopy panels are up. They're done. That was not
Yeah.
English.
You don't want to check the underside.
I'm down here.
Yeah.
Now.
Welcome. Welcome to this.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
I'm just
I
like-
lied my entire way
I'm
through.
I'm gonna just pick my section and work on it.
Yeah.
Like I always do.
Hello.
Hello.
I like just glancing down and seeing you two doing the exact same thing.
You were just slightly higher, so I just figured, we'll eventually just cross.
Yeah.
You guys crossing streams.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Without me.
Hi, Amaranth.
Lord.
Amaranth, I want you to know I got stuck looking up at you like this. That's
I
where
see.
got stuck.
Looking respectfully.
No, obviously disrespectfully.
Obviously.
God, that's such a funny joke that I made ages ago that's just kind of stuck around.
What, disrespectful looking?
You're only allowed to look at me disrespectfully.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's because I don't give a shit. I genuinely do not care how people perceive my, like, physical body.
Mm.
It's why I'm okay with, like, Kai being like, hey, I need an art reference. Show me your titties.
Essentially.
Okay, if
Yeah.
I get a weird figure, like, I need color theory questions. I need to see how it blends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's caused issues for people before, especially when I was in, like, romantic stuff. Where people are like, but it matters. And I'm like, yeah, but you could also Google boobs. So it doesn't really. Oh, Kai, did I ever tell you about how Military Man reacted to me being like, yeah, I don't care?
No.
He then proceeded to find out that Yuban Crow had seen those pictures and freaked out.
Really?
And I was like, dude, what the fuck did you expect from me?
I'd also been like, is this before, after, or during the
It
relationship?
was before we started dating.
Oh, then, yeah, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. But I'm also here like, oh, okay. I only see these guys on like a platonic light.
Yeah.
Ah, big flash.
Yep, big flash.
Big flash when it got cleaned.
Yep. I came in with the assist. But yeah. He was not pleased. It was one of those situations. I think that also contributed to why he didn't want to meet you guys.
Oh.
And then the page situation definitely did not help.
He was going to be in a one-shot where I was DMing. He better have gotten over himself. It's like, oh,
yeah.
You make me uncomfortable. I'm gonna be in a okay.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
The D&D game thing happened before he found out about that. Ow.
Okay.
Fuck me.
Ow.
We all just went, ah, fuck.
Okay, what still needs to be cleaned?
We all got flash
very
bangers.
different when you're sat here and just like
zone out and then ding ah.
Yeah. Just gossiping about my eggs. And it's just like, yeah, okay. And then sudden flashbang.
Well, I could have gone around, but you know what? I didn't.
Yeah, it's kind of weird going in a D&D group if you have a problem with the DM in some weird way.
Yeah, I know. To be fair, I think after a while it was kind of obvious that it probably wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because I know you were struggling with stuff.
Yeah. Also. Yeah.
And then the relationship started falling apart, and then he was going on like deployments and shit. Because that's what you get for taking the military, man. And then just all this bullshit, and I was kind of like, huh. It was a situation. How did I get myself stuck in there?
Underneath. No? Oh.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that ex did not like anyone. Mostly because, like, half the people I spoke to about was, like, mask-presenting people. So, like, didn't like Paige at the time, didn't like Yukai, didn't like Yurun.
Wait, why me?
I genuinely think it was just because you were a guy that I was hanging out with on a regular basis.
You know what? I can see that, sure.
Yeah.
Especially if you have the trust issues or jealous type or
Yeah. I do think he was like insecure. But yeah. Very funny. But I think the funniest part was when he like got upset that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Europe with Paige for my birthday. And he got upset about that. I was like, what, were you gonna plan something for my birthday? He was like, no. I was like, there you go. We can do something to celebrate my birthday when I'm back or before I leave. But you know, I'm gonna spend my money and go to Europe. I did not like it. It was really funny to me.
Got it.
Ew, what are we doing? Oh.
The very beginning, because we finished all the jobs, and that is PowerWash Simulator for now.
Yeah. All the free ones.
All the free ones. I have to actually complete the campaign with me and a friend.
But that's only 2-player.
What do we do then?
That is it. I think we wrap it up for the night.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna raid into you.
Yeah, Kaya, I'll go back to doing what we were beforehand.
More
I
power
will
wash sim.
open up
Yep.
the
No, I-
subway.
Now I get to raid into you.
Yeah.
Wait. There we go. Start the raid. Alright, everyone. I'm gonna go hop on Eamon's channel for a bit. As always, be kind of courteous to those we raid into.
Yep. Even though it's just me. Little chaos bean.
Yep.
Okay, let me
Till then, have a good
confirm
time.
the multiple.
Drink water, hydrate, go eat, go sleep. I'm gonna be sleeping probably in an hour. And come hang out with us on Eamon's channel. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Well, I don't know why I'm saying bye because I'm going to be on my channel in a moment.
Yeah.
And I have double audio.
Downloading.